Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. First of all, let us talk about the situation of the floods. At this moment, Pakistan is facing an emergency, particularly the people of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And now there are reports coming in that Punjab and Sindh are also about to experience a major spell of rains which may worsen the situation there as well. Therefore, citizens need to remain cautious. The greatest loss reported, Barrister Gohar was telling us, that in Buna alone, around 300 people are feared dead. That is to say, the data is not yet fully received. Some people are still missing, and it is not yet known where they are. But the flood was so devastating that an entire village was wiped off the map. The whole existence of that village has vanished. According to the information so far, 28 children and 74 women have lost their lives, and the situation is extremely dire. All institutions of Pakistan need to fully participate in relief efforts. It is absolutely necessary. The government must mobilize its resources and provide relief to the people. Tents should be provided immediately. Food supplies should be provided immediately. Now, these floods are concentrated in specific areas. They are not on as large a scale as the ones that occurred in 2022. Therefore, the government has sufficient resources to immediately accommodate and help these people. The Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa announced that the government will compensate 100% of the losses of the people. This is a huge announcement. People's chickens, goats, livestock, trees, crops, fodder, houses and belongings have all been swept away. To promise 100% compensation means the government will have to do a lot of work and create a comprehensive database to record the exact losses suffered by each person. For lives lost, the government announced that the heirs of every deceased person will be given 1 million rupees. Additionally, Gandapur said that the reconstruction of homes will be the responsibility of the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government. These measures sound very good. If they are implemented practically, then the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government could become the first in Pakistan's history to fully assist its citizens after a natural disaster. Otherwise, what usually happens is that money is collected in the name of citizens from around the world and from local people. And then that money is misappropriated. Bureaucrats, politicians and others consume it. Citizens get nothing. That's what we have seen in the past. But if this time the situation is different, it will be a very positive development. Viewers, General Asim Munir's statement published through Mr. Suhail Warich has become a hot topic in Pakistan. 2 or 3 points from it are being widely discussed. The first is the element of apology. The Field Marshal wants Imran Khan to apologize, and if he does not apologize, he is being compared to Iblis or Satan, who refused to prostrate when commanded by Allah. Because of that refusal, he became Satan, whereas the angels who obeyed were elevated. So what does this mean? That the Field Marshal is implying through Suhail Warich that Nawaz Sharif, Zardari Maryam Nawaz and so on, because they apologized, are angels, while Imran Khan, because he does not obey, is Satan. This seems to be the intended analogy. Otherwise, there really seems to be no other explanation. But look, Allah had commanded the angels to prostrate to Adam. God forbid has Pakistan's establishment started considering itself as God, that anyone who disobeys is Satan. And since Imran Khan refuses to apologize, he is being likened to Satan. This is an extremely inappropriate and absurd analogy. Any sensible person with even a little intellect would never make such a comparison. I'm surprised that Mr. Suhail Warich even published it under Asim Munir's name. Now, regarding the second point from Asim Munir's side, Imran Khan has no intention of apologizing. In fact, everything Imran Khan has said in the past 2 months has already been a reply to the key points mentioned in Asim Munir's column through Suhail Warich, meaning Imran Khan is far ahead of them. In Pakistan's history, if there is anyone who has truly stood up to the establishment, it is Imran Khan. He anticipates their moves in advance and launches preemptive strikes, making arrangements ahead of time, so the statements he gave in the past 2 months already serve as responses to what Asim Munir has now had published. Now let's consider the issue of the economy. When you sit on such a powerful seat, you are surrounded by flatterers. Some praise your looks, some your physique, some your intelligence, some your power, some your knowledge, some your character. You eventually fall victim to self-admiration and start believing that you alone hold the solutions to all problems. Let me read you a statement from General Yahya Khan, which has recently gone viral. In 1971, before Pakistan split, and over 90,000 soldiers surrendered to India, General Yahya said, I am a soldier, not a politician. I do not wish to cling to this office. The moment I feel I am cut off from my people, I should resign. I know East Pakistan like the palm of my hand. And yet soon after making such claims, East Pakistan separated from Pakistan. This was Yahya Khan's misplaced confidence, reinforced by sycophants around him. Similarly, General Asim Munir claimed in 2023 that Pakistan's economy would be completely fixed within a year. Has the economy been fixed? No. He also claimed that within 5 to 10 years, Pakistan's economy would soar to great heights comparable with other major countries. But what is the reality today? Investment has dried up, inflation, poverty and unemployment have reached their peak, massive scandals in wheat and sugar have erupted, and instead of investment, only borrowed money from friendly countries is sustaining foreign exchange reserves. The economy has collapsed. They claimed $200 billion investment would come through the SIFC, but not even $2 billion has materialized. They boasted that $100 billion would come from a major US investor, but that too never arrived. Overseas Pakistanis were gathered by PMLN loyalists and claims were made of 1,000 billion rupees investment, but that money too never reached Pakistan. So far, none of Asim Munir's claims about the economy have come true. And honestly, I would not even blame him. It is not his fault. His entire training is military. His expertise is in war, not in economics. How can he fix the economy? He does not have the capability, nor the education, nor the experience. He only repeats what others tell him. I believe he is being misled. He should refrain from making claims in areas where he lacks knowledge. This is the job of civilians, of specialists, of economists with years of training and experience. But exaggerated claims were made through Asim Munir, and he made them too, and today the results are in front of us. Now people no longer believe his new promises either. Imran Khan has already been responding to Asim Munir for the past 2 months. This news statement published through Suhail Warich, Imran Khan has already answered it. For the past month, Imran Khan Sahib has been giving advance responses. Just listen. On the 6th of August 2025, just a few days ago, Imran Khan said, "I will never bow before this dacoit-duffer alliance. This is my answer to the matter of apology, and I will never accept Asim's law. Even if I have to spend my entire life in prison, I am ready for it." On the 2nd of August, he said, "The People's Party and the Noon League are playing the same puppet role for Asim Munir as the Q League played for Musharraf. Their role is not that of political parties, but of the establishment's political front. Under this cover, the process of corruption and looting continues. It took 77 years to build a few institutions in Pakistan, despite repeated martial laws making it extremely difficult. Yet institutions survived. But Asim Munir's martial law has, for the sake of prolonging his own power, systematically destroyed these institutions one by one. First, by committing electoral fraud, the people's vote was stolen. By imposing thieves on the country, democracy was ended. The media's throat was strangled with extreme censorship. The judiciary was turned into a government department through the 26th Amendment, and written punishments are simply handed over to judges to read out. Imran Khan said it clearly. These courts do not follow the law, they only follow Asim's law. According to it, all trials will proceed and punishments will be handed out. These trials are on record. Sooner or later, the truth will come out. Which judge served justice and which judge sided with the Yazid of this time. On the 24th of July, Imran Khan said in another statement within these same 2 months, "Right now, in Pakistan, there is no martial law. It is Asim's law. The country is being run by Asim Munir's law, safeguarded by the ISI. Whatever gives Asim Munir power becomes the country's law. He will sacrifice everything for his power. This army chief is bringing disgrace to the army, just as Yahya Khan did. My wife Bushra is being used as a weapon to try to break me. But let me make it clear. I would rather die than ever accept Asim Munir's kingship. This is a mafia group that has forcibly occupied the country." On the 15th of July, he declared, "Even if I have to spend my whole life in prison, I will never bow before oppression and tyranny. I also give this message to the Pakistani nation. Under no circumstance should you submit to the system of tyranny. The time for negotiations is over. Now is the time for the nation's protest." He added that harshness in jail had increased. This superintendent, a colonel, and jail superintendent Anjum are all doing this on Asim Munir's orders. I make it clear to my party, if anything happens to me in jail, Asim Munir will be held accountable. Oppression is also being inflicted on Bushra Begum, and in the prison where I am kept, hundreds of murderers and terrorists live in better conditions than me. On the 8th of July, he said, Nelson Mandela, Gandhi and others were allowed to read and write books. I am not allowed this. All of this is being done by the establishment with the help of its pawns to break me. But I will resist oppression until my last breath. In fact, they should formally declare a monarchy instead of this pretense, because a complete dictatorship is already imposed on the country. On the 4th of June, Imran Khan made yet another statement. I will never, under any circumstances, make a deal. This is the advance reply to the column that Asim Munir had published through Suhail Warwick. Now, a claim and report spread widely. Let me read it to you. It was made by our friend Shahid Islam. He reported, quoting both Imran Khan and the Field Marshal. He said that when Imran Khan's name was mentioned, the army chief told a PTI figure, Son, if you even utter that dash's name, the word he used was inappropriate. If you want to talk about that dash, then there is the door. You may leave. Let him try to come out for 10 years while I'm here. This was Shahid Islam's disclosure, and others in Islamabad have said similar things, that the army chief has declared Imran Khan will not be allowed out for 10 years. This implies two things. Either Asim Munir believes he will remain army chief for 10 years, or at least believes this system will continue for 10 years, because only then can he guarantee Imran Khan's continued imprisonment. But in the end, things happen only as God wills. Nevertheless, this is a deeply tragic situation, that a former Prime Minister is in jail not because of any crime or violation of law, but simply because the Field Marshal, Asim Munir, does not like him. Senior journalists repeatedly report that Asim Munir wants an apology. He wants to make Imran Khan grovel. But that's all. Viewers, another news on the 16th of August. You know, there was a campaign across Pakistan to raise Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's pictures and Pakistan's flag. But I was shocked that in Lahore, people were arrested for this. Imagine that you can even be arrested for carrying Quaid-e-Azam's picture. Some women and others were charged and arrested. This is an extremely shameful and pathetic situation. They cannot tolerate seeing Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's photo. They run advertisements with public money showing military generals' pictures in newspapers, billboards and hoardings, but Quaid-e-Azam, Fatima Jinnah and Allama Iqbal are ignored. Their pictures are not displayed, and if ordinary people carry their pictures, they are arrested. Does the present establishment and government hate Quaid-e-Azam so much? Do they believe that Quaid-e-Azam and his ideology are an obstacle in their way? I have never seen such a thing before. Now, you cannot protest for Kashmir, you cannot protest against Israel, you cannot come out in support of Palestinians. That never used to be the case in Pakistan. But now, even if you carry Quaid-e-Azam's picture, you are arrested, charged and jailed. Pakistan today has become one of the most dangerous countries in the world for journalists. Some time ago, data showed Pakistan ranked second most dangerous in the world for journalists. And now, yet another journalist has been killed. Dawn News reporter Khabar Hussain, his body was found in his car in Sangha. His car was parked outside a private hotel on Hyderabad Road, and his body was discovered there. Police shifted his body to hospital, and the government says they will take notice. CCTV footage is being reviewed, but it is clearly visible that he had been shot in the temple, his body was soaked in blood, and there was even a pistol in his hand. Perhaps he tried to defend himself, perhaps not, we don't know. But the bullet wound to his temple is visible. Nothing can be said for certain about what happened or how. The Crime Reporters Association has demanded an immediate investigation to determine how this journalist was killed. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.